Hello, I am Ryan and I've picked 4 of my favorite full face helmets for this video. First up is going to be HJC's RPHA 10. Of course we know HJC. They're the largest helmet manufacturer in the world because they managed to sell middle quality helmets for entry-level prices. So when I heard that they were launching the $390 RPHA 10, I got amped up. Would this be a top quality helmet at a middle level price? Absolutely. The RPHA 10 is a giant middle finger to Shoei, Arai, and Schuberth. So we have a PIM shell, which stands for Premium Integrated Matrix. And that's going to be a blend of carbon fiber, fiberglass, Kevlar-like aramids, and organic fibers as well. Basically, they come together to create the maximum strength to weight ratio. This is going to be very hard. It's going to pass Snell M2010 and DOT standards, but at the same time, it's ultra slim, it's ultra lightweight, just like the premium brands. We also get high-end ventilation. 3 vents on the front, 2 above the forehead, and 2 exhaust ports on the back. HJC has a funny acronym for this system, but I'm going to put it in plain English for you. Basically, the way that this helmet is designed to cut through the air on the outside, it also draws interior airflow through the front, around your head, and then up through the back in these exhaust vents. In terms of optics, there are a few things worth mentioning. The visor is pinlock ready for anti-fogging, and this helmet actually comes with a pinlock shield in the box. Also, the face shield's profile is totally flat in this dimension, just like an F1 or a MotoGP helmet, so there's no distortion whatsoever. In terms of fit, the RPHA 10 is neutral. It's somewhere between a round and an oval head shape. It also fits true to sizing. I have a 58 centimeter head, and that would put me in this large, which fits perfectly. You have to be careful though, because the RPHA lineup has a different sizing chart than the other HJC models. Downsides to this helmet are few and far between. Because the neck roll and the chin curtain do such a good job of blocking out the wind and the noise, it can get a little bit stuffy inside. So if you hit a lot of stoplights or if you ride behind a really big windshield, you might notice the RPHA 10 fogging up. The other thing is that this chin curtain sometimes pops off when I'm removing the helmet. To prove to you how special the RPHA 10 is, I've brought one of its competitors, and this is Shoei's GT Air. Essentially, we have the same shell construction, we have the same weight, we have the same venting scheme, we have similar levels of noise reduction. Both helmets are going to come pinlock ready, and both of them come with a pinlock visor in the box. And the helmets also fit the exact same purpose: touring, sport touring, and general street riding. Sure, the Shoei has a drop-down sun visor, and it also has the emergency neck roll release, and it's a little easier to install speakers thanks to the recesses in the EPS foam. But the RPHA 10 would do better on a track day thanks to its Snell certification. It's also much thinner and sleeker than the Shoei, and the padding is softer and more comfortable. The HJC's face shield has better optics in my opinion. I think that it locks more securely, and the other thing is that it detaches with a better quick release mechanism. Honestly, the HJC blew away the competition here. I mean, this guy is $300 cheaper than the GT Air and no less of a helmet. Now, the RPHA 10 is an amazing street and touring helmet, but what if I care more about style than features? Enter the Biltwell Gringo. Other than the hole that you look out of, this helmet has absolutely nothing to it. It's a bucket, hard on the outside, soft on the inside. I wasn't sold on the Gringo when I first saw it online. For 230 bucks, maybe it'd be nice to have a chin curtain, or a vent, or a visor. But now that I've seen the Gringo in person, I'm in love. I mean, the 1970s style is cool, but more than that, it's a phenomenal thing to wear. The Gringo is way slimmer than it looks online, and it's probably one of the lightest full faces I've ever worn. The padding on the inside is also really plushy. There is an S version of this helmet that comes with a flip-up face shield, but that one costs $60 more. And for that money, I could buy both the snap-on blast shield and the snap-on bubble shield that Biltwell sells for the Gringo. Or even better, I could wear goggles. That would solve the ventilation problem, and any small pair would work in this eye port. Fitment-wise, the Gringo is a neutral head shape, leaning more to the round side if anything. One thing that I don't like is that it fits one size too big. According to Biltwell's sizing chart online, I should be in an extra large, but I ordered the large and it fits perfectly. I wouldn't want to do a 20,000 kilometer season in the Gringo. It's really loud in traffic and stuffy in the heat. I'm also suspicious that it passed the DOT certification by an inch rather than a mile. But for city riders, for casual cafe racers or cruisers, the Gringo is better than it looks, and it looks damn good. The Gringo is a great budget option in terms of style, but if I want features without breaking the bank, I'll go with the Bell Qualifier. This cam red colorway is 150 bucks, and sometimes I'll see solid colors for even less on fortnine.ca. Other than the price, we have a couple highlights here. The Qualifier's fit is actually the best out of any helmet on my list. The cheek pads are really contoured so that I don't feel any pressure points on my cheekbone. And it also has this secondary neck curtain around the bottom so that it snugs up really nice around the back of my neck. There are also premium features on the Qualifier. We have glove operable vents on the chin bar and above the forehead, with 4 exhaust ports on the back. We also get this quick release visor. Both of those things we saw already on the RPHA 10. I also noticed recesses for speakers in the EPS foam, which you might remember from the Shoei GT Air. Lowlights of this helmet make a short list. The shield mechanism moving up and down is clunky and strangely loud. I don't mind that too much. And the Qualifier is only DOT rated, which some track day officials might balk at. I don't mind that too much either. The main lowlight that bothers me is the noise. This helmet is loud as hell, and there's no gentle way to say that. Fitment-wise, the Qualifier has a neutral head shape that'll fit a lot of people. Even round and oval heads won't find too many pressure points in here. It also fits true to size according to the chart online. Overall, the Qualifier offers insane value for money. For $150, you're getting a feature-packed helmet that's going to work anywhere from a full tuck to a neutral riding position. I'm going to close this off with my own helmet, and this is the Icon variant. I have the newer rating graphic here, which costs $470 and comes with an optional dark visor in the box. But there's also the base model, like my white one on the shelf back there, which clocks in around $430. The variant is for riders who want to stand out. You'll look like Master Chief from Halo in this thing, and that's just badass. Of course, Icon uses a few tricks to make such a good-looking helmet somewhat practical as well. You're getting a fiberglass, Kevlar, and carbon fiber shell in the variant, which helps to lighten the load and achieve a DOT and ECE rating. Personally, I think ECE helmets are safer than any other certification, so that was a big deal for me when I bought this. Icon aerodynamically designed this sun peak to make it practical as well. I never feel it catch the wind unless I turn my head to shoulder check. And at really high speeds, the helmet actually feels lighter because of the lift that this wing generates. Of course, the sun peak also eliminates glare, which is a rare feature on street helmets. On that note, yes, the variant is a street helmet. It goes brilliantly on standard motorcycles and it's perfect for motards. But on an adventure bike, it's just okay. For low-speed trail riding, the long chin bar does prevent fogging. But you can't wear goggles with this helmet, and it is a little bit clunky for true off-roading. The variant can work as an adventure helmet, but it's not going to make any of my top picks for that category. Fitment-wise, the variant is an oval head shape that runs a tiny bit small. I didn't have to size up when I bought one, but the padding did feel a little bit too snug until it broke in. And that's it for my full face top picks. I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you very much for watching.